welcome to a video that I absolutely hate doing, and that is the bags that I have not used all year. Yes, we are now into October. Today is actually October 13th, when the day I'm filming this. That means that, for over 9 months of this year, I have not touched, now I might have touched them, but I have not taken any of these bags that I'm going to show you out of this condo, co-op, apartment, whatever you want to call it. It's technically a co-op. But yeah, so that is kind of a bummer. Do I plan on getting rid of any of these bags? Absolutely not. If I had thought about getting rid of them, they would have been in my vlog sale. So no, I'm not anticipating getting rid of any of these bags, but it does make me a little sad that I have not used them. So without further ado, if you would like to know which 5 bags have not seen the light of day out of my closet, then stay tuned. Before I get into the bags, let's talk about the crown of the day. It is called Kristen is her name, and she is the dark brunette with warm highlights. I think something like that. She's got quite a bit of different dimension in here, different color highlights and things like that. I have another Kristen. I don't think you guys have seen me wear, you've seen me wear a different apricot crown. I have Kristen in a rooted apricot, so it's got dark roots with then the apricot blend that I really, really like. It's great. I love the Kristen style. It's just a really great length. It's a super easy throw on and go crown. It has a side part, so you can't really change this part, which makes it really, really easy as like a good beginner wig, because you don't have to worry about messing around with the part, or if you want to change the part and using the heat comb and all that. And I'll go into all of that when I do the video about like my top 10 favorite wigs. I've got some new crowns coming in this week, and I have a feeling that a couple of those will probably make it into my top 10. So I'm going to wait for those to arrive before I film that video, but I promise it is coming. I will probably film one video and it'll probably go up on both of my channels, because I've had, people express interest on both channels to know what I'm doing. But this is another one from Chelsea Smith crown. Again, I do think that it's sold out. I will link it down below, so if you want to put yourself on a wait list and get notified if and when it gets restocked, you can do that. But yeah, I really love the Kristen. I just love the style of it. Like I said, I just love these kind of loose kind of waves, and it's just, like I said, it's a super easy crown, and because it's not that long, you don't have to worry about it getting tangled or whatever. It's not really rubbing up against your clothes very much, and just a great throw on and go style. All right, let's get started. You can also see it's a really easy one if you're a hair tucker, to tuck behind your ear, because it's, yeah, anyway, especially because of the side part. All right, first bag, and I'm not going to wear this bag for the rest of the year because this is really a spring summer bag, so I kind of missed its opportunity to be out and about. And that is my mini Flamenco bag in the, I think it was lilac. I don't know. If that's not the official color, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I bought this. I got this on sale, actually, through Neiman's, I believe. And I love it. It's the great crossbody bag. You can pull these to kind of cinch in the sides, and it, looks like that. It does have a magnetic closure, as you can hear there. I got it stuffed with the dust bag and some paper. The interior is suede, so it's a lovely lining on it. There are no pockets or anything, so it's, it's a very basic bag. There's not a lot of bells and whistles here, a very kind of also basic construction, but yeah, like I said, I just think it is so cute, and it's so great during the spring, like I said, and summer, when, I tend to be wearing more lighter colors, some more pastel-y kind of things, but you can adjust the strap. So as you can see, there are some additional holes there, and then there are additional holes down here. So you can actually, if I remember correctly, let's undo this, you can slide this all the way down. Hang on for a moment, and put that through here, and now you have just a shoulder bag. So it is convertible, so you can go from just, you know, a shoulder bag, and it's got, you know, a great strap drop on it, so, you know, you can wear it if you've got, you know, a bulkier, you know, if you had it in more of a fall winter color and you want to wear it with coats, you've definitely got enough room. But I have always worn it, like I said, as a crossbody, so, you know, you just undo the popper like that and then slide it up here. And there are different adjustments here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, or you cannot use it at all and just slide it to the end like this, and that gives you actually the longest. So the first hole is actually here, which, to be honest with you, now that I have lost weight, I will probably move it to that and not put it on the longest, because I think that shortening will probably be good for me. But yeah, it's a great bag. It's just an easy grab and go. It is so incredibly lightweight. So honestly, the only thing that's really going to weigh anything are the things that you put in it. And yeah, I love the color. Like I said, I got a great deal on it. I think it was like 40% off or something. So I love it. And the Flamenco leather from Loewe is, I mean, all their leather is amazing, but the leather they use on the Flamencos are just soft and squishy, still smells amazing. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, kind of a bummer that I didn't use it this spring, summer, but I will have to make sure that I give her extra love starting next year in 2025. The next bag is also kind of a spring, summer bag, I would say, although I really have only used this bag over the past few years as really more of like a pool bag. I used to, yeah, take it when I would go with the kids to the pool and put, you know, towels in it and whatnot, or I would take it if David and I were going on vacation, and I would take it, you know, as like our beach, kind of my beach tote, or again to the pool if we were at a resort. And that is, I don't even know if you guys know I own this bag. I think I've talked about it before, but it is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size in the Damier Azur. And, you know, as you can probably see from the patina on the handles, I have had this for quite a long time. It is the newer style. Oh gosh, I'm just seeing there's definitely like some mark on there. I've had this for a while, so this is not the old style. It did come with a pouch, and I think I gave that to Morgan actually a long time ago. I do, as you can see, have an organizer in it. And I did used to use this bag when I traveled too, as my travel tote. And this unfortunately has pretty much gotten pushed aside as a travel bag from my Moreau Paris bag that I got in Paris last September. It is bigger, so it's more the size of the GM, which for travel definitely works better. And it's the black checkered pattern, so a little more travel friendly from the standpoint of, you know, not getting dirty as easily. And yeah, so I started using that. And if I'm looking for a tote bag, if I'm using it in the city, like if let's say I'm, you know, running to the post office or to UPS or something to return a bunch of Amazon packages, I generally grab that one because it's bigger and it can fit more in it. And so yeah, that's the one I generally take. So unfortunately, I haven't, honestly, I can't remember the last time I've used it. Now, to be fair, this one has been in storage, so it didn't come out of storage until, you know, whatever, January, February, probably more like February of this year. So really the only opportunity I really would have had to have used it would have been this spring, summer. So like my point is that basically for all of 2023, this was in storage and I couldn't have used it anyway. But it's, you know, it's a great bag. Again, it's never going to leave my connection. It's never going to leave my collection. It's a classic, obviously, from the house. I've had this, like I said, for years, and I just love, you know, how broken in the handles are now, and the patina on it. It's patinaed pretty well. I haven't looked to see if I've got like a little water spot there. Got maybe another couple back here, but it's not not too bad. And you know, the bottom looks pretty good. It's not really dirty. So yeah, I love it. And I will just have to remember to bring this out, like I said, next spring, summer. The next bag was not in storage, so there is no reason why I couldn't have been using it. I don't even remember the last time I used this bag, frankly, in 2023. I think it's probably been well over a year since I have used this bag, and that is the black, it's not denim, it's really jacquard. What is this called? Side trunk. There we go. God, that's pathetic. Bag from Louis Vuitton. So if you guys remember, I bought the regular side trunk, sort of the classic, you know, monogram canvas one when we were still in Kansas City living in our temporary housing before we moved here. And I got it, and I just didn't really like the slouch. It didn't slouch enough for me, at least when I was wearing it. This one I think slouches a little bit more. I've got it stuffed right now, but anyway, so I returned that one and ended up buying this one in its place. And I love it. I mean, I look at this bag and I mean, it's so edgy. I love the silver hardware on it. You know, I can obviously just wear it this way. It does actually go over the shoulder if I only wanted to just wear that. But of course it does come with the crossbody strap. So you can, just unzip it. I mean, listen to that. You know, there's nothing better than a great Louis Vuitton zipper. Got the dust bag in here, and then here is the crossbody strap, so you can just hook it on obviously to here. You could take this off if you didn't want it on and just wear this. You can wear them both together. But you know, this is obviously removable and adjustable, as you can see, so that's nice. Interior wise, it is just one big kind of black hole because it is a dark interior. It's just got the plaque on the back there, and yeah, I mean, it's just it's a great bag. And you guys know how much I love my puzzle bags, and this, when I got it, said even then, this to me is very reminiscent of that sort of puzzle bag shape, right? Kind of more of a rectangular bag that slouches in the middle. And yeah, I don't know why I haven't worn this. I mean, I definitely think that it leans more to a fall winter bag just because of the jacquard, and I think that's kind of a heavier, if you want to say, fabric. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I certainly could wear this in spring. I don't know about summer, but I mean, you can wear a bag whenever you want, guys. Don't let me say when you should or shouldn't wear a bag. But you know, for me, given the number of bags that I have, I can reserve this one for fall or winter. So let's cross our fingers that this one might still see the light of day in 2024, and let's hope that it is not on the list. Well, it probably will be on the list of least used bags, just because, like I said, we only have like 2.5 months left, and basically one whole month at the end of the year. I'm not even going to be here, and this is definitely not a bag that I'm going to be taking to Asia with me and Japan. So yeah, you could probably bet that this will be on one of the on the least used list from 2024, but I at least hope to give it some daylight while I'm still in New York City. This next bag makes me really sad because it would go really well with my outfit today too. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But this bag was a bucket list bag for me. I bought this pre-loved because I missed this collection, or I missed this bag when it first came out. There were 2 different versions of this bag, which you will see here in a second. And this is a bag that I twin actually with Deb from Wild Unfiltered on. And it is a stunning bag. And like I said, this will not go anywhere. I was so absolutely beyond happy when I got this bag, when I saw it for sale and got it. And honestly, the person who owned it before me clearly did not use this bag. All of the stickers were still on it. Now, I did buy this when we were still in the house in Kansas City, so it's been at least 2 years since I've owned this bag, probably maybe 2.5 years. But still, this bag came out in 2019, so like I said, the person who bought it, I got their receipt from Nordstrom, and it was an entire full set. So absolutely gorgeous. I did obviously have it re-authenticated, but the bag I am talking about is from the Egyptian collection. This is the graffiti. This is from Carl's, I believe, last Metida collection. And this is absolutely stunning. So there is another version that Amelia owned, and then Amelia sold it to Meredith. I think that's right. Or does Amelia still have hers and Meredith just bought a different one? I don't remember. I can't remember if Amelia sold Meredith hers or if now we all have one. I don't remember. But anyway, Amelia had owned, or maybe still owns, the one that has like the purple and pink kind of iridescent combination with the gold, as does, like I said, Meredith, or maybe Meredith owns Amelia's. Like I said, can't keep track. But Deb has this same one that I do, unless she's sold it, I don't know. But it's an amazing bag. I mean, first of all, the one thing that I love about the mini reissues is that it has the 4 grommets on the top. So unlike the regular minis, which you really can only carry crossbody unless you use one of those chain shorteners on like the interior of the bag to shorten the chain, this you can wear, hang on, because it's got the dust bag in there. This you can 100% wear as a shoulder bag. So like I said, look how amazing this looks with this outfit. It's perfect. And then if you want to be casual, so this would be an easy way to take this bag. Would be a really great travel bag depending on where you're going. I mean, obviously it's really flashy, so maybe not. Just like I said, kind of depends on where you're traveling to. But if you're looking for a bag that can really go day to evening, this is so great, because then you just go like this, and now it's a crossbody bag, and it's amazing. So just your standard mini, but the thing that's not standard about it, like I said, is the fact that it's got 4 grommets, so you can really alter the chain. I do have an insert in mine. This one is from Samorga, but otherwise a standard, mini layout, just with the zipper pocket here and then a slip pocket in front of that. I don't think I have the card in here. I think I've got the cards. I decided to take all of my cards out of, but this is a 28 series, which aligns with the 2019 year, but I love it. I loved the aged gold hardware. Like I said, this was 100% a bucket list bag for me, one that I was very sad that I missed. Not because I knew about it and didn't buy it. It was more that I wasn't really into Chanel at that time, and so it probably wasn't until about 2020 when I knew that this bag existed, and obviously by that time they were all sold out. Anyway, it's an amazing bag. I need to use it more. It's this, faux croc embossed leather, so it's not croc, it just, like I said, is embossed to look like croc, and it's just beautiful, and it's just so much fun, and I just absolutely love it. So I need to in fact, maybe I'll just keep this out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to go out at all today, but gosh, it looks good with my outfit. The last bag makes me kind of sad, but again, this bag is going absolutely nowhere. This is 100% a forever bag in my collection. It will be passed down to one of the girls, and that is my Birkin 30 in the Togo leather in black with the gold hardware. Now, before I tell you about this bag and why I'm not using it, I do want to show you something, guys, that I've been meaning to show you for a while, and that is this thing. And you're probably saying, Lisa, what in the world is that? Well, one of you fabulous subscribers, Jenny, hi, how are you? Reached out to me on Instagram and DM'd me and was talking to me about this idea that she had, and she really started out the conversation asking about patents. because she knows I'm an attorney. And I very quickly said to her, I am not a patent attorney. I know nothing about patents, so I cannot help you, unfortunately. But she told me about this idea that she was putting together and making, and it is to help keep your Birkins and your Kellys from getting some people call it the smile, but it's really the reverse. It's really the frown. So you will see on, and now mine is better, but my Birkin was getting it. But you'll see sometimes on a Birkin or a Kelly that's been sitting on a shelf just, you know, by itself, that this, and I don't want to do it to my bag, but that this starts to sag more, you know, as the bag starts to kind of sag on the sides, and you get, like I said, this frown, and so you'll see that this bottom is kind of bowed. What Jenny did, and it's unbelievable, and I think she has applied for a patent if I am not mistaken, and look how cute this is. She put my name on the back of it, and she did also very kindly gift to Deb and to Meredith and to Amelia and to Dale, even though she wasn't here, but she sent those all to me for them, and she gave each of them one of these in like an appropriate color for their bags, and I gave Dale's to Meredith, and Meredith sent hers to Dale. But basically what it is it's these holes, as you can see here in the bottom, and this is like a plexiglass, but what's on top is felt. So what your bag sits on is very, you know, it's not going to hurt the bag or anything. But then as you see the holes, your feet, the feet of the bag, hopefully you guys can see that, come through where she's cut through the felt on the top, and it makes it so that your feet are sitting kind of, I'm going to call it below sea level, if that makes sense. So you think about it, normally your bag is sitting on the foot like this, and so it gives your bag the ability to start getting that frown, because the weight of the bag then starts to have it sort of collapse on the sides. But with this, you're taking the pressure off of the feet. In other words, so the feet are below, and so the base of your bag is actually sitting flush. Hopefully you can see that. Totally and completely flush to this board, which, like I said, is covered in felt. So it's very gentle. It's not going to hurt your leather or anything like that. But it makes it so that then your bag doesn't get that very stereotypical frown. I will tell you, before I got this, and I've had mine now, gosh, when did Jenny send this to me? Probably, oh, it had to have been like early summer, I'm thinking. I think maybe she still is selling them through a Facebook group that I think that we're both on. And I told her, I'm like, you know, do your orders before you do any free ones for me and you know, the rest of the handbag tribe. It's very kind of you to gift those to us. But so I've probably had my bag on here for a good maybe 4 months or so. And it has really improved, because like I said, my Birkin was starting to get that. And it just happens naturally, because like I said, the leather is sitting, you know, it's sitting on the feet on your, you know, whatever you have it on, your desk, your shelf, whatever. And so that leather weight has no place to go but start going down and getting that frown, whereas here the whole base is being supported. Hopefully that makes sense. This is not sponsored, by the way. Jenny, in fact, was like, you don't need to talk about it on your channel, but I think that this is an incredible product. So, and I just think it's so ingenious that she came up with it and is running with it. I think it's fantastic, and, you know, is working on a patent, which I think is incredible. Not an easy feat, by the way, to go through the patent process. So anyway, thank you so much, Jenny, for this. I think it's an amazing product. I don't have my Kelly anymore, but I certainly would have gotten one for my Kelly if I still had that. But I will have Jenny's Instagram handle linked in the description box below, so please go check her out. If you own a Birkin or a Kelly and you want to protect the base and so that it doesn't do that, or even, like I said, if it has started to kind of get the frown, that it will help kind of bring it back to life, because it really has mine. So anyway, back to this fantastic, absolutely gorgeous bag that, like I said, will never leave my collection. But it's just not the easiest bag to use in the city, you guys. I mean, I've said it before. I've really found, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I decided to let the Kelly go, because using a top handle bag only, and I love top handle bags. You guys know that. It's one of my favorite styles, but running around the city, I really need a crossbody bag. And this, you know, when you put your things in it, you know, it gets a little heavy. And this bag is really, to me, more appropriate. I shouldn't say appropriate, just for my own specific uses. Okay, these are I statements. I personally find that I would use this bag more when we lived in Kansas City, and I could literally just take this and put it right next to me on the seat, you know, on the passenger seat next to me in the car, and then take it out and do my little shopping or whatever, and then get back in the car and put it in the passenger seat next to me, and get out of the car and go into Walmart and put it in the cart and go shopping, and then get back in my car and put it in the seat. You understand, you catch the drift here, right? Taking this with things in it, and right now, I mean, I have the dust bag, I've got the, you know, my 7RP, very, very expensive insert in it right now, and, you know, it's got some weight to it, and so, you know, carrying it on the crook of your arm, it just gets heavy. And if you're trying to do any kind of shopping then in New York, trying to carry shopping bags and this, it's just not conducive for me, at least. So I need to be better about, like, when David and I, when he's rented a car and we're going into New Jersey, for example, or like into more of like further upstate in New York, that I bring this bag, because then I'm in the car, right? And then I'm generally just like going into stores and getting back in the car and doing what I did in Kansas City is my point. So, or, you know, take it out to a dinner or something that we're going to. It's really sad that this bag has not seen the light of day. And, you know, I did have it. This was 100% one that stayed out of storage. This was not going in a moving van. This got moved in suitcases with me on the plane, you know, on carry-on bags to New York City when we originally moved. So it's not like it's been in storage until February. It's been with me the whole time. So yeah, I will make a promise to you that it will see the light of day before the end of 2024. But again, probably will make the least used bag list when we get to 2025. But she's a beauty, and like I said, never ever leaving. So that's it, my friends. Those are 5 bags that have yet to see the light of day in 2024. Like I said, probably 2 of them will continue to not see the light of day, the Loewe Flamenco and the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, just because they are, like I said, a little more spring summery bags, at least for my usage. But I am definitely going to try to use the Jacquard side trunk and the mini reissue and my Birkin before the year is out, so at least they can go out once before I leave for Asia. Please let me know in the comments below what bags in your collection have not seen the light of day in 2024 for you. Please make me feel better that I'm not the only one that has bags in their collection that, you know, they haven't used at all this year. It would really make me feel a little bit better. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you've watched some of my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to see you back here. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. If you haven't had enough of me yet, there'll be another video over in the corner here that you can continue to keep on watching. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.